Hello and welcome to today's class. We're looking at the last concept under inequality called absolute value. So this is the last concept looking at under inequality called absolute value. So let's take definition on this and take the rules that govern absolute value, and then we'll look at examples and then work off, please. So what's the absolute value by definition? The absolute value or modulus of a number k, denoted as, is a positive number having the same magnitude as k. All right, I'm saying that absolute value is also called modulus of a number. A number I given is k, so I have k. So k is signifies as the number. So I'm saying that the absolute value, also called modulus of a number, let's say the number is k, right, denoted as this place. So this one here means absolute value or modulus of k, right? If you see something of this nature, it means the absolute value of k or the modulus of k, as shown on the board, is a positive number having the same magnitude of k. So here's the concept, please. So here's the concept. Note that if I have a absolute value minus 3, this will give positive 3. Similarly, if I have a modulus of a magnitude, a modulus or absolute value of positive 3, this gives you same 3. So bear in mind that irrespective of the sign you are putting inside the absolute, it always gives you positive number. As I said, it is a positive number having the same magnitude as k. So it always gives you the same value irrespective of the sign inside the absolute value or the modulus, right? That's basically how you define absolute value. Next task there, let's look at some theorems that governs the concept of absolute value. Let's look at the theorem.
Alright guys, you can now join my channel membership to have access to exclusive videos of mine which most people will not have access to. To get this link, membership program, as you can see the left hand side of the screen, you can see the WAEC/JAMB classes. You can go there. It of course 1,000 naira, or you go for the 100 level student to have access to both. Right, so once you join the channel membership for other level students, you will have access to both the WAEC and the JAMB classes with the other level itself. So do well to join this membership to support our online academic session. See you guys sooner.
Some theorem that governs absolute value. The first one here says, number one, the first theorem says, if the absolute value of x is equal to a, then negative a is equal to x. Negative a equal to x. That is the value of the value is in between all right, in between negative a and positive a. So please bear in mind, if I have a modulus of x or absolute value of x which is equal to a, my expression should be negative a. So this a comes out as negative first, equal to, then the x term comes here. Please, this is the first rule when it comes to absolute value. If you are given a modulus of a term equal to another term, that term here becomes negative, equal to that term in the absolute value comes out as the next. That's the first task. Second concept to note, second theorem here is that Second theorem is that if the modulus or absolute value of x is less than a, then negative a is less than x, less than a. All right. This your second theorem when it comes to inequality. That's your absolute value. Second theorem. The third one says if x is greater than a, then all right, then I have that negative a greater than x, or x greater than a. So please, these are the basic three theorems we'll be looking at when it comes to absolute value. So please bear this form in mind. If I have a form this way or a numerical form this way, this becomes your expression. If I have a numerical form this way, this one gives you the expression, right? So as I have this on board, so let's take an example under absolute value and see how the concept works. So let's take two examples and then we'll hope with this list.
Guys, I just launched some courses on my website. These courses include physics tutorial for year 1 student, WAEC/JAMB student, WAEC/JAMB classes for JAMB student, and also I have the organic chemistry for beginners. So these courses, you can get these courses on my website, as you can see displayed at the right hand side of the screen.
Example one. Says solve for x. Given that the absolute value of x minus 2 is equal to 8. First things first, please. Question, please. This question, what form or what theorem does it follow? 1, 2, or 3? If I observe very well, this theorem follow what? My first theorem. As you can see, absolute value of x, absolute value of a term, no problem, equal to a. This will serve as my a, right? So this one here follows my first theorem. And what's the root there? We said the expression should be negative a. That is, this term here becomes, so it means that on a normal ground, if I follow my first theorem, I should have negative first. Negative a is the term here. That's 8. So that's 8. Then equal to x. That's the term in that absolute value. That term here, that's what? X minus 2. So x minus 2. I have this way. That's the first case. In this case here, I have to take this 2 here to get x. So I'll have negative 8 minus 2 becomes what there? A plus 2 equal to x. This gives you minus 6 equal to x. So in this case here, x gives you minus 6. That's following your theorem. Let's now apply this normally for what we know. I'm having x minus 2 equal to 8. So the second task is to solve it normally this way. Pick it out as a normal expression or multiplication. Take this one here. I'll have x gives you 8 plus 2. X is equal to 10. So the absolute value for x, the absolute value of x minus 2 equal to 8 gives you x equal to minus 6 or x equal to 10. They solve problems of this nature. Let's take example 2 and see how that works, and then we're off with the concept of absolute value. All right, let's get this done. So how do you solve this? check your theorem. That's the rule, that's the concept. When it comes to absolute value, your task is focused on what? Your theorem given. This question here follows what pattern of theorem? If I check this one follows the initial question I just solved earlier. So for this one here, it follows my second theorem. Observe that if I have a absolute value, or call it modulus of x, less than a. So let's say my a is this, my x is everything here. So the answer expression should be negative a, that is negative 15, less than x, that's less than 2x minus 7. So in this case here, I'll have to follow the theorem and follow the normal concept. So from theorem, they said my negative a, that becomes negative 15 first, then less than x. The x there is this 10. That's 2x minus 7. This gives you this one here, I have negative 15 plus 7 less than 2x. So this gives you negative 8 less than 2x. Get x here, divided by 2. So I should have that x. This should give you negative 4 less than x. All right. I have negative 4 less than x from here. So this gives you negative 4 less than x. This is your theorem solution. Now to apply a normal concept, because I'll be asked to find two values, as in this case here. This one I follow the normal theorem. Here I just picked and solve normal concept we know. Normal solving, just pick the 2x and this. So the absolute value here is minus 6 and 10. The absolute value here is what? Minus 4. Let's get the other answer to it. That will give you, so the other answer to that question should be, just bring at the question, I have 2x minus 7. This gives you 2x minus 7 less than 15. This gives, take this one here, I have 2x less than 15 plus 7. All right, this gives about 2x less than 22. All right, divided by 2, this cancel this. So x here is less than 11. All right. So the absolute value of 12 minus 7 less than 15 gives you minus 4 and then positive 11. This is a solved problem when it comes to absolute value. So I'll be dropping a link to our first and second video under inequality. So when you watch absolute value, try to watch the introduction to inequality, and next task, look at some problems under inequality. I'll drop a link to those videos in the description of this video. So check the description of this video. I'll drop a link to those classes in the description of this video. Alright guys, so if you like this video, if you enjoy this class, do well to like, share to your friends and classmates, and also subscribe to my channel. See you guys next class.
I just launched a book called The Shortcut to Academic Success. In this book, I share a lot of experience on how I evaluated during my time in school. This method really helped me a lot. If you're interested in getting this book, simply chat me up through my WhatsApp number that is shown in the screen. I just launched my website www.ghanabaccalaureate.com, as you can see in the screen. In this website, you can get close to 4 to 5 tutorial courses that are there. So we have different courses there. Also, the book I just launched also is in the website. You can visit our website and get the courses you want to watch. And also, the video you're watching recently, you can get more of these interesting videos in the website. So do well to visit the website and also register an account with my website. See you guys in the website, and make sure you buy a course from the website to support our journey of this academic platform. Thank you guys, and welcome to my channel. Guys, I just launched some courses on my website. These courses include physics tutorial for year 1 student, WAEC/JAMB student, WAEC/JAMB classes for JAMB student, and also I have the organic chemistry for beginners. So these courses, you can get these courses on my website, as you can see displayed at the right hand side of the screen.